What's good, y'all? It's Kings MF County back again with another video. And today I got a little something different. Well, it's different for two reasons. One, I figured, you know what? Let's do another video. You know what I'm saying? Football season not really over, even though the Niners season is over. And two, Niners not in the playoffs, so I ain't really got nothing else better to do. So, look, we doing our playoff predictions. As you can see, I got the Bills to win it all. I can explain. You know what I'm saying? Um, so let's start with the games, the wild card games. Let's start with the Texans against the Chargers. I got the Chargers in this one going on the road, knocking off the Texans. Um, CJ Stroud definitely struggled this year. I think that that's particularly two things. One, just sophomore slump. People figured him out a little bit. He's just got to readjust his game. And two, that offensive line is not really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think Texans got a great defense. Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, both on that line, both edge rushers. They gonna get to Herbert, but I think he can handle that better than um, C.J. Stroud. I think he's uh, much more comfortable in the pocket. He's got McConkey, who's been playing his ass off. He's got Dobbins running the ball too. I think they do just enough to beat the Texans. I don't think even with Nico Collins and Joe Mixon, I don't think the Texans could beat the Chargers. I think that that pass rush, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, I think it gets to C.J. Stroud, creates enough problems for him to maybe throw a couple picks, and I got the Chargers winning that, which hurts because I like C.J. Stroud, I like D'Amico Ryans, but I don't see them beating the Chargers. Um, what's the other one? Okay, we got the Ravens and the Steelers. I have the Ravens. I think that, like I said, that last game was telling um, that they played against each other. I think the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers is out. He's not going to play, but just Lamar Jackson is playing otherworldly football right now. And although in the past, I think the Steelers defense has gotten to him, and they're playing great football too. Um, J.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Herbig. So in the past, they've gotten to him. They've been able to create turnovers, and that's what's led them to win. But I don't see them doing that in this game. I don't see Russell Wilson being that much of an X factor in this game either, especially with it seems like I don't know George Pickens is dissatisfied with this situation. Yeah. Plus, Ravens got Derrick Henry too. You know what I'm saying? Take some of that pressure off of Lamar. So I got the Ravens winning. Plus, they're at home. That's a lock for me. Then we got the Bills against the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Bills. Common sense. Josh Allen. Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? So what? He doesn't really have any wide receivers like that. I think the Broncos make it closer than we expect. I think, they got a great defense. Pat Surtain, you know what I'm saying? What's my son name? Benito. I think that's how you say it. Um, Zach Allen on that edge, but I don't see him doing anything with the Bills. And I also don't think Bo Nix, this is his first playoff game. I don't think he has what it takes just yet to beat a team like Buffalo. So I got the Bills at home. It's cold too. So yeah, I just got the Bills. On the NFC side, wild card, we have the Vikings against the Rams. Rams are at home. Vikings shit the bed last week, and they got the fifth seed. So now they got to go out to the road. The game won't be played in LA though because of the LA fires. My prayers go out to everybody who was affected by the LA fires. And, my prayers just go out to the city of Los Angeles, period, at this time, and to the families and victims that have been affected by the fires. So the game will be played in, I think, Arizona. They moved it to. Um, that being said, I do have the Vikings pulling off the upset. I have faith in Sam Darnold that he can win this game against the Rams. I also feel like you know Aaron Jones running the ball. You got Justin Jefferson, Addison, Naylor. I think the Vikings could do it. Um, on the other hand, the Rams are playoff tested. So I'm not saying that this could not go either way. I'm just saying I feel like the Vikings pull out the victory upset. I feel like they do. Um, then we got the Bucks and the Commanders. They played earlier this season. I think the Bucks won. That was Jaden Daniels' first game. Look, I'm gonna say this. I want Washington to win this game, but they have absolutely, like a friend once said, I want them to win, but they have absolutely no reason to, bro. The Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, the way he's been playing this year, the last couple of years, lights out football. You got Rashad White running the ball. You got Bucky Irvin running the ball. You got like mad threats with receivers. You got a legend, a Hall of Famer in the making, Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to cover him? You got McMillan. You got the tight end, Otten. It's too many threats, and the Commanders don't have a good secondary at all. We saw that in the Eagles game. We saw that they tend to give up a lot of points. I don't know. I don't know. If they, I feel like JD5 just a little bit too young. This is playoff football. It's different when it gets to around January. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Buccaneers winning that game at home too. Um, Next game, Eagles Packers. I got the Eagles. I think they played each other earlier this season. The Eagles won. It's a much stronger Eagles team now. You know what I'm saying? You got Jalen Hurts. He should be back healthy. Um, you have Saquon Barkley, who they rested, so he could be healthy and everything he should be during the playoffs. And I don't know why you would rest him to not get the record. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they don't lose because it's going to seem really dumb. You know what I mean? Because he should have been playing. But you got him there. They're a much better football team offensively because of him. You got obviously AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dotson if need be, and that defense is defense in this year. You know what I'm saying? That pass rush is getting there. You know what I'm saying? They have a great secondary with Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell and Blankenship. So I got the Eagles. I think Jordan Love will struggle in this game, albeit he's had a better year this year. And having like 70 wide receivers will do that for you. You know what I'm saying? You got options. You got Wicks. You got Watson is back now. You got Jaden Reed. Josh Jacobs is running the football now for the Packers. That should be an interesting matchup. Um, that being said, I feel like the Eagles will pull it off at home. Not really a surprise. Now let's move on to the divisional round. Divisional round, I have the Lions, the number one seed in the NFC, taking on the Vikings. A good old divisional playoff matchup. Um, I got the Lions. Just common sense here again. Y'all saw the game last week. Sam Darnold struggled both times against them. Um, yeah, and Lions at home. St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery should be back. They saying decent secondary from them. They got Kirby Joseph, Terrion Arnold. So I think they could do just enough to stifle that. Um, the story of Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson and all the receivers they got over there. And then other divisional matchups for the NFC: Eagles, Bucks. Last time they played, the Eagles won, but then the playoff game last year, the Eagles got bounced out the first round by the Bucks. I don't think that's going to happen this year. Well, obviously because they play in the second round, but I think the Eagles actually win. It's a much different Eagles team than last year. You got Saquon Barkley running the football. You got Seymour. And I think you just have a different psyche with this Eagles team than when they came in the playoffs last year. It seemed like they were crumbling, and like towards the end of the season last year, and they just didn't know how to put it all back together again in time for the playoffs. This season, I think they're coming in better. They're coming in more confident. You know, they're gonna play at home. Feel like they're gonna beat the Buccaneers. Feel like their secondary is good to handle Mike Evans. Um, so I got the Eagles. And then on the AFC side, we have some familiar matchups. We got Chiefs taking on the Chargers. No surprise here. I picked the Chiefs. Um, I think, like I said, they've been cleaning it up towards the playoffs. They've been playing pretty abysmal, but the record wouldn't tell you that. Um, but this is the playoffs. I think they got it right just in time for the playoffs. Familiar faces: Mahomes, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? That defense is going to get to Justin Herbert, rattle him a little bit. And they're playing at home. Arrowhead is like one of the top toughest places to play in the NFL. So I think they beat the Chargers like they always do. Next, we got the Bills and the Ravens. Bills at home. I got the Bills. I want. Look, it's hard because I kind of want both teams to win, but I don't see Lamar beating Josh Allen at home in the what possibly could be very cold weather, maybe snow, maybe snow. I don't know. I don't think Lamar could beat Josh Allen in no snow in the elements. And just seeing that Niner game against the Bills in the snow and seeing how comfortable Josh Allen was, nah, man, that's his element. When it gets cold out, he looked like he ready. The whole Bills team looked like they ready. Um, yeah, I got the Bills. I think it could be close, but I got the Bills beating the Ravens. Um, AFC Championship wise, familiar faces, Chiefs, Bills, Chiefs at home. Who's going to take the conference? I got the Bills with the upset. I think the Bills can finally go in this year and beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. I think they do it. I hope they do it. Now, I really think Josh Allen, the way he's been playing with B-level wide receivers, except for Amari Cooper and Keon Coleman, I think they could definitely do something. James Cook taking the pressure off of him, defensing. You know what I'm saying? That line for the Chiefs not what it used to be. I got the Bills. I got the Bills. Um, Lions, Eagles on the NFC side. I got the Lions. Come on. I don't think, albeit, you got Saquon Barkley, you got a great defense. Jalen Hurts playing great quarterback ball. I don't think I think it's just the Lions' time. We saw that last year. They almost won. Um, I think the way Jahmyr Gibbs running the football, you're gonna have Montgomery back by that time. Barring any injuries, any unforeseen injuries, I think the Lions got it. I think Jameson Williams, St. Brown, Laporta was too much to handle for that young Eagles secondary. So I got the Lions winning at home too. They're the number one seed. So Super Bowl, New Orleans is gonna be a Great Lakes Super Bowl. Buffalo versus Detroit. Bills, Lions. I have the Bills. I think the Bills can win it all. I don't think defensively, I don't think the Lions got anything for Josh Allen. And I know I'm making it seem like Josh Allen is Superman, but yo, he's been playing some pretty good football. And I just feel like the Bills win it. It's going to be a close game, but I think the Bills can finally get over that curse that's eluded them so much through the 90s. They win it. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. And I'm also hoping, I really hope the Chiefs don't go to Super Bowl, bro. This is why I'm trying to speak this into existence now. But I really do feel like it's the Bills' year, though. But barring any special teams mishaps, because playoff time comes. Kickers be missing kicks. Bills special teams don't know how to act, but I feel like the Bills can win it all this year. I really do.